Oh, it's really exciting. It's NFL playoffs. It's another opportunity, another week. We've earned the right to play this Sunday, so I know I'm hyped for it, and the whole team is too.
How fitting is it that it's a team that's eliminated you guys throughout the last 3 times you've been in the playoffs? They've been in the Super Bowl 3 of the last 4 years. That in order for you guys to get to where you want to go, you guys have to go through this team that's kind of been sitting top 10 AFC for years.
I feel like that's how it always is in sports. You got teams that take their turns being at the top, no matter what sport or what level you're at. So they're a real good team. We're ready for the opportunity, and we can't wait.
How much can you take from the previous matchup, less than a couple months ago, when you look at that?
I feel like every game is different. Teams really grow a lot throughout the season, whether it's the beginning, middle, end, or the postseason. Every week's a different story. So I feel like we just got to really focus on this week and what can we do this week to help us win.
When it comes to their offense, obviously you think about Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, but Isaiah Peko has also been a big focal point for them. Just how much of a challenge does he present?
Yeah, like you said, quarterback, tight end, running back, they got good players all over the field, and that's how good teams are built. So, we kind of got to use the same approach for every single player. It's all about us doing our 1/11th and just playing team defense.
Greg, you've got Buffalo ties. We all know that. How quickly have you become accustomed to Buffalo winners now that, given what's gone on in the last couple of both seasons?
Yeah, it's hard to get used to feet of snow. It's hard to get used to that, but it's kind of manageable as long as you kind of stay on top of it. So make sure you're shoveling, or you got a company that can come help you out with your driveway and stuff. It's crazy, but it's not too crazy.
How important was it that the guys were, because you never knew what was going to happen with today's practice. How important was it just to be here together, especially on a short week? The benefit of that.
Really important. We got a game coming up, like you said, short week. We played on a Monday, so it was great to get back in the building and start watching film and get ready for KC.
A lot of guys in the back end are banged up. How important is it for you guys up front to make an impact on the game?
Yeah, I feel like it's always important for us to make an impact on the game up front. The D-line and the O-line, I feel like they really lead teams in the NFL. So, just being a presence from start to finish and helping out your dudes in the secondary, that's what it's all about, no matter who's back there.
Mitch said earlier that you guys as football players are kind of sort of creatures of habit, but that the COVID year really taught you guys to be flexible. How much have you guys had to lean on those things you learned from that COVID year over the last week or so with snow and the game being pushed back and maybe not knowing what you guys were doing?
It happened last year, too, a couple times towards the end of the season. So it's all about just rallying around each other, helping each other out, and knowing that no matter what's going on the outside world, we still got a job to do come Sundays. The NFL is not going to go on pause because stuff's going on. So, we just got to be really resilient and keep our goals in mind and not let anything get in the way of that.
With the schedule maybe being in and out, how much importance does that place on you guys being able to be home this week instead of having to worry about travel to Kansas City this week and knowing that you guys can stay here this week?
Yeah, it's always cool to be home, being able to play in front of your own fans and all that. It's always great. So, we're grateful for it.
Nice to not have to hear the tomahawk chops one more time.
Yeah, definitely.
The importance of, finally being at home, hosting the Chiefs as opposed to being at Arrowhead. What boost might this team get from that, or what advantage might there be?
I'd say the home team in sports usually does have the advantage, whether it's crowd noise, atmosphere. It's always tough going on the road to play. So it's great to be at home, but at the same time, you still got to go out there on the field and play the game and go out there and play good team football. Just because you're home or away doesn't mean you bought a ticket to win the game. So you still got to go out there, execute, do your job, do your 1/11th, and get the job done.
Daquan's been back a few weeks now. What sort of impact has he made in you guys' defensive front? How do you guys feel like you guys are playing as a
Man, Daquan means everything. I'd say to the defense, but definitely to me, just the type of dude that he's been since he's got here, the leader he is in our room, the positive energy, the reinforcement and advice. He's one of the people that have helped me grow the most since I've been in the league for the past 3 years. So, that's my boy, my brother. I'm so glad to have Daquan back out there with me.